I am back and with some more State of Decay 2. We're on episode 21 for the CRM series. In season 6 for the Walking Dead communities, if you want to be remembered. And yeah, we're going to continue on with the CRM's journey for season 6. And I think, last time, we recruited... Carl and Judah found Enid, which was fun, and we're ready to move now, essentially. And we got another Red Talon operative as well, Red Talon recruit. More or less ready to move to the bigger base because we've cleared out the area, so we can just move straight away. Because the reason why I want to move is I want to see what the Haven device is like. Is the radius that good? I don't know why it's not going to make much difference. It's going to stop sieges, isn't it, and provide a protection around the base. So it's nothing like it's going to be too different, but I want it because it's essentially going to be pretty cool because we're going to be able to make as much noise as we want. The only thing is I kind of need to build everything before I set it up because there's a massive siege that happens, so ideally we need some watchtowers and everything. This is Enid. We found her last time. Judith and Carl went to find her. So essentially we got the Grimes family almost in this series, which is cool. I wanted to find Grimes, like I said, but
I used to work for this dude who could get pharmaceuticals without a prescription.
Yeah, that's called drug dealing.
Not street drugs, like painkillers and sleep aids. Stuff we could use. What do you think?
Oh, God. I just don't know right now.
Emmy got this guy from the CRM, Red Talon. Suppose you could play as him.
This one's easy.
Something personal has come up. Shouldn't take too long.
So we'll just get going, I guess, and we'll do this mission on the way, and then we'll move to the base. And I'm really considering to I'm really considering changing up these weapons, these vehicles a bit. I know, I'll probably keep the Wizard One because I love the Wizard One. I think the Norma. I think I need some more military-like vehicles, you know. Unless I'll leave it for this series and then, because next, when we go to Trumball Valley, that's going to be, well, I say next series, I mean when we move to Trumball Valley in this series, then maybe, maybe switch up vehicles then, because then I'll be heading towards Legacy, and so, we got bits and bobs to do. And we need to sort out my outpost finally. I've been neglecting that for a while. How much building materials? Yeah, it might be good to have.
This is where T-Dog used to leave the drugs for me.
Dog? Are you sure this was legal?
I don't know. The restaurant had a few health code violations, but they always kept their license.
Oh, probably shouldn't have got out. Oh, damn it. I hate ferals. Stop going so mad, like it's stupid. Stop it. Got him. Good. There might be another. It might be. I don't know whether it's a horde.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Nice.
Hey, don't worry.
Oh, and as we're streaming this, Microsoft has just bought Activision Blizzard, so Microsoft owns like COD and like tons of IPs now. Well, they did before, but man, like they're making some crazy shit moves now. I have a feeling the Game Pass is gonna get a bump in price, which I'm not sure if I'm too keen on,
this
but
one locked down.
I don't know. We'll see. But it's good. It's interesting news. Like COD could essentially become a Microsoft exclusive, and I've seen a lot of debate on social media about that they won't make it exclusive because
That's what I'm looking
COD
for.
makes a lot of money,
Someone
and that's
left me a
true.
present.
Hey,
But when
are you
Microsoft's
sure
just
that bringing
spent
home a stash of
70
drugs
billion,
isn't gonna
do you
cause
think
any
they
trouble?
care if they have it on
Don't
other
worry,
systems?
there should be enough for
I don't
everybody.
know. Because like they've said before, like they're doing all this because of like establishing for a future, like making sure they are equipped to handle like their own shit, and they don't need to worry about like people can't say Xbox doesn't have games anymore. They have the biggest games in the world right now. And it's really good. I just hope, and I suppose it takes a lot of weight off of like the studios that have had a lot of the eye. Like people can't say, "Oh, we got another Gears coming out. We got another Forza coming out." It'll be them games, but it'll be in addition to how many of the games Microsoft's got in their pocket now. Like sure, a lot of Bethesda stuff that's not going to be out for a long time, but you think about all the games that are going to be day one on Game Pass. Like, it's crazy to me to still think like Halo, the biggest IP really, the poster boy, was on Game Pass day one. Like, it makes a bit of sense because it's like they wanted a big game on there, but it's still like holy shit, you've just. Like, Microsoft owns COD, Doom, Halo. They own some serious shooters right now. People are on about, like, people are saying, like, do you think they're going to buy Ubisoft now? And stuff, because Ubisoft are talking about they've got more news coming soon. Like, that's a bit of a long shot. Like, I don't know whether Microsoft's allowed to just buy everything. I don't think they could just do that, but you never know, because the thing is, Microsoft, because Blizzard was having all this shit with they were having all this shit with
This place looks like a
their
fixer-upper.
harassment and
We could
everything,
really build something here.
and Microsoft was like condemning it all. But in the background, they were like making a deal to buy them. So it's kind of like, I don't know, because Ubisoft's kind of in a similar boat. Like they've got kind of a lot of shit. I ain't really been in this base for a while, so it would be kind of cool to set up here, I think.
We're secure.
To be honest, I ain't really been. I don't usually pick this place, so it's kind of So what does it do? clearable lumber pile, sawmill, parking 4. Alright, let's move. But it's exciting stuff for Microsoft. Like, I'll be probably streaming some more COD games. Like, I'll be honest. Like, if for story anyway. Like, if they ended up putting all the CODs on Game Pass, I'd be streaming it. I think, doing some of the stories maybe. So I always kind of think like Black Ops and stuff would have been cool, but I ain't really played any of the older CODs like Modern Warfare and everything for a long time. It's not a bad base. Like, I think the CRM would fuck up in a warehouse like this.
Okay, supply run is done.
Check the expiration on the drugs. We don't know where they came from.
Alright, let's see what we got. So let's make oh damn, we got quite a bit. Quite a bit of space in it. Only thing is, can I? That's the thing, you can't. I just thought there's no sniper tower. I was gonna say put a sniper tower in, but actually there's no. There's nothing like that for outside. That's interesting. So all these things outside are just bigger slots, I guess. So we'll do the like basics in here, but then it's like, what shall we put here? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I suppose.
Finished. I believe some thank yous are in order.
Oh yeah, I could do the red talent bomb beds. That'd be pretty good. 5 beds, morale penalty. Thing is, I need 8 beds really. Yeah, they still need to do the outposts where, like,
We don't have enough space to
I've
store
said
our stuff,
before, it'd
right?
be cool to have outposts where you, for houses and upgrade the beds in them. I'm sure they're gonna do that. Oh, and besides Microsoft buying Blizzard for 70 billion, more interesting news to Grounded is that I went on the website because I wanted to see what they were doing with Grounded, and yeah, some of the stuff is kind of cool. Like,
friends, I'm in trouble. Careful, Juggernaut here.
History
you know what?
tells
Let's
us that
leave it.
people will eat whatever they can find to survive. Where
do
I
know
come
on
from,
that horde
pigs
over
use
here.
crawfish here to delicacies. But there's still limits.
Unless we want even more zombies around here, maybe we should quiet down a bit.
I think if things kick off outside this base, we'll probably leave it. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should have the put the Clio device on, but I don't want them coming over here. I know that drugs and everything come in anyway when that happens, but I don't want additional drugs that we don't need. I'd rather them despawn. Well, let's have a look at what we can. I should probably have done the spec base, but what do we need for outposts? We got ammo outpost down here and fuel. So come on, look. Oh shit. I should have done this back at base. I could move. Oh yeah.
I can't keep going.
Come on. Damn it. And that's the thing, like every time, like if you have one of these zombies around you, they're just gonna make noise, and that brings another one to make noise. Like it's kind of a irritating loop sometimes with State of Decay. Right, so we got an outpost there. Is there like any fuel? Like I'm thinking, we could easily. Oh yeah, what about this? Have I ever made an outpost here? So I know that there's an achievement if you have a outpost at every landmark outpost. The problem is like, do I really need that? But maybe. I would say I need fuel, and I'd say that's the nearest one, and that's just one plague heart to deal with. Ammo, maybe. I think there's an ammo slot down here, which would be a pretty good spot for an outpost. And then I would say, yeah, I probably don't need that there anymore. Or we could put fuel here, actually. I know we got electrics there. That's a pretty decent spot. Because we're going to be here for still quite a while, because I've still got to, before we move to, oh, that's a good spot. Maybe there for fuel for now, because we got all this to loot. Yeah, maybe we go there for fuel. Zombies can start upgrading.
Trade if anyone's interested.
Go and see what they have to offer. I know that I probably want another fuel outpost. Means I'm not losing fuel. I mean, like I'm going through fuels very quickly. Okay. Yeah, it seems like this base is going to be tough no matter what. Right, let's go. Let's go. I could make. I could make this an outpost for now. Until we get that, unless I want to get that landmark today, I might get it today. Really, I just want to get it just because it might, because I can't remember if I've done this landmark outpost before. That's the kind of tricky thing, is like, you can't really tell what landmark outpost you've had and been done. I probably. I don't know whether I've done this map.
Get out of the car!
Fuck's sake!
That cloud is pure poison.
It's not like I
not
can't take care of this on my own, but some help would be acceptable.
That was fucking annoying. That ain't happened in a while. Bloaters should not spawn in the road. God knows what it's like on the road. Right now, look, he's screaming, and then another zombie's gonna scream. I've noticed it more on, it's a lot worse on, thanks for helping. Ugh. Thanks for helping.
Hello.
Let's do some business.
Of course.
Actually, this lit building's pretty good. For now, we might need it. Let's have a look. No. Ooh, I just destroyed that. Shit.
Are you up for some trading?
Of course.
But yeah, we're grounded. Sorry, I got kind of sidetracked. But I noticed. I went on the website and
Are you up for
checked
some trading?
some of the
Alright.
improvements, and they have shared off the new area, which is like near the shed area, and it's like a log pile with like log mines. So it's another tomb, like raid thing. It's a pretty cool location. Kind of similar to the. But they said that there's going to be every 3 months about. There's going to be like a major update to the game. Which is kind of cool. And I think when they mean major update, I think they mean like map update. They want to put out bigger updates for the game, which is kind of good. They've been teasing some new bugs coming to the garden. So yeah, there's some quite cool stuff coming. I'm gonna drop this stuff off before we go get. Well, maybe I should do the landmark outpost now. Because if it's one plague out, we can deal with that easily. I know I could probably keep these in.
Can't do it.
I'm on my last legs here.
I'm not one to turn people out, but we really don't have enough space.
I'm not gonna turn people out. Are you mad? Right. But can we make C4 yet? I might not be able to make them yet. Oh, I can. I need to go upgrade this first. It's about done.
The old system had
I can't
problems.
do.
A shit ton. Sometimes I'd give anything to have those problems back.
Really, I should put that fucking facility in that makes this stuff quicker. Maybe I should do that. I've got pipe bombs, so I can do it. But yeah, there's new areas, bugs come in, which is what I expect anyway. But
Any chance you can help us out over here?
so I don't know when it's going to be coming, but by the time all my stuff is up on YouTube, because I am like second guessing Grounded right now. I'm like, do I wait till Grounded gets updated, which I could do. Now that I know that there is stuff coming, maybe I should hold off and I don't know. I have said though I'll keep my building up because there's a base that I'm building that is kind of helpful because it's confirming where the location is where I wanted to build this new base that I'm doing in that game. So yeah, my plan is somewhat working out a little bit. It'll help when it comes to sorting that stuff out. And yeah, let's just take that. Let's just do that. Bomb it up a bit. And they've said they're improving the inventory management, which is good. That's like one of my biggest things right now with Grounded. I hope they improve the and that's coming soon as well. Like there's quite a few things that are coming soon. I'll probably try and like this rotation. So tomorrow will be State of Decay, and then the 2 days after that will be the Long Dark. So I probably won't talk about this properly until Grounded next rotation. And maybe I'll try and get the website up on my phone, and we'll just talk through it. Maybe. I suppose that'll be a nice little way to do it. Right, where's this plague heart? Has to be nearby.
It's clear for now. But in plague territory, more Zeds are always close.
I'm not trying to use the oh, damn it. Get off the car. Yeah, Grounded isn't dead as of yet. Because I've been kind of like getting a bit bored. No, yeah, I'll be honest, I have been getting a time to build. Like, well, not building, but just the normal loop of everything. So I've been kind of doing the same thing. I know that I could just explore, but even then it's like I've explored quite a bit and kind of looking for something new to play instead of Grounded, I'll be honest, for a little bit. Because I love Grounded and it'll always be there, but it's like I've done 100. I've done a good over 100 videos, and the thing is, I'm not fatigued with this series either. I'm not like with State of Decay. I've kind of got a goal every episode to do, like just progressing towards the end of the legacy or the series or something like that. Whereas this, it's like it's kind of I know I should just use a viewpoint. Thing is, it's not round here. Where the hell is this play card? I wish you could just pause the game while I'm fucking looking where I want to go. I can't plan out. I've got to keep moving and it's fucking annoying. Really, it's gotta be nearby. Right here, maybe? doesn't look like that's infected. That's why I ain't been over there. Of course it is. I couldn't even tell from that.
I've worked in uglier places.
Rude. Oh.
Fire in the hole! That definitely hurt it. Okay, I think it's on the ropes. I'm calling this job done. That means we can start securing this area.
Nice. Job done.
So much for this place.
So we can go and do the landmark. So I don't really know what the landmark's doing because like I've read where the pop-up is of what it does. I can't really see it. But we'll go and check it out. We'll just activate it. I might not stick with it. It has to be something special, really. There are stuff coming into ground, so like I will be coming back to it no matter what, and maybe by the time I've done my builds, it will be out. Like the thing is, when I do this on YouTube, like there is a delay, so by the time my next or by the time the videos are up, the next videos for like there might have already been an update to the map and everything. Like I'm like even further ahead now. I'm like a month ahead for videos, which is good because it means that if I miss a day, it's not the end of the world. And to be honest, it's never the end of the world anyway. I need to stop worrying about doing videos every day, but I'm enjoying it. I like seeing content go out every day.
Glad we got that done. On to the next.
Yeah, like I was looking the other day, and I think I've been doing good the last few months. Well, the last few weeks anyway. My videos have turned out rather nicely. Haven't had too many issues. I wonder how this is going to be when you upgrade it, like lit up and everything. Can you stop making noise again? But to be honest, I'm not sure what I can replace grounded with anyway, because at this point, there's going to be two not tomorrow, but the 2 days after. There's going to be 2 days of the Long Dark, but I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with that series. Like, kind of 50-50 on whether I'm really interested with that series. I'll be honest.
Yeah, all clear.
I'm enjoying the game, but it's just like I don't know how long I can just create videos for that. So really, I kind of need it grounded in a State of Decay, really, because it's just something familiar to hop into and just get on with in a way. But the thing is, with State of Decay, there's always like it's a complete game in a way. Like there's always an end goal. Whereas State Grounded right now is like early access. So once we've reached to that level of, once we've reached to the end of what the next update content is, it's like, what am I going to do now? Build another base in the next area. Which is kind of what I've been doing, like, and it's kind of worked. Like I was saying, I might create playlists of series where it was like, it's kind of worked that way, where each season is me building a base, getting prepared for the next update, having the next update, experiencing it, then moving or preparing for the next one.
One more outpost is fully operational.
Oh, shelter strategy. We also gain the boost. Ah. Oh, that might be pretty good. can... Oh, I kind of like them two. Oh, you can switch them at any time, can't you? So I'm kind of thinking we could do that and put the excuse me. Or we could put this in for now, and then put in the Haven device, and then when we have that attack, we can have the snipers going. Yeah, let's do that for now, and then we could switch to...
Not bad.
You can switch to everything else then.
We really need some help over here, like now. What do you say, neighbor?
I'm busy with my own stuff today. That's what I'm saying right now. Oh god, I love pharaohs coming in. Multiple of them.
I got all I can get.
Got all I can get. Right, it's kind of nicely lit up, I suppose. Still a bit of a mess though, for an outpost. Right, let's have a look what we got next. So we got this all set up. I may be an output war. To be honest, there's not a whole lot of stuff to loot down there anyway. But food outpost there, ammo's there, but I don't know whether I need ammo really. Make this fuel. Maybe go... We could go round and help them come back. Oh great, we can make C4 now, which is good. Heavy duty ammo press, rifle press. I'll put the beds in, I guess.
My people. You guys are the best.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
I could put... I'm kind of thinking maybe put the Haven device in. See, my fuel consumption on this van is kind of small. Oh yeah, let's go and get fuel. Outpost at that one place, and then we'll go back around and help the alkies. Even though it's them wanting to start a fight, I'm not sure if I'm too fond of that, but because once we have the Haven device in, like during that fight, we can put the sniper tower in, activate that shit, and then probably do the beds after. Because once the Haven device is in, like we'll be set.
If I take out
like
the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
But yeah, for right now, my plan is to just keep grounded in the rotations and State of Decay. But probably still alternate between something different as well. Like, we'll see how the Lone Dart videos that go in this rotation. I think I can do another 2 videos on it and see if I want to do more. Because really, I've only just scratched the servers still for that game, so there might be something there. Because like, I am really enjoying it in a way because it's like, it reminds me of The Walking Dead where you're living in one spot and then you start running out of supplies and then you're kind of forced to move out. So your resources are gone. And I really like that.
We've been robbed. Somebody broke in and stole all of our distillery equipment.
Hold on. I'll be there in a minute.
I appreciate that.
And then probably when there is a grounded update, we'll be doing that full time till I burn through it. But I'll be honest, I'm not sure what I would replace grounded with. Because I'm not really sure what to replace the Long Dark with. I'll be honest. If I do pick anything out, like sure, there's The Sims 4, which I wouldn't mind going back to for a little bit. But even that's like, I don't really need to play that for too long.
Wait a sec.
And I don't want to do State of Decay full time. Well, State of Decay is kind of full time anyway, but I couldn't do State of Decay every day. It would just like, it'd ruin this.
We should make one right here.
Because like, I'd end up rushing more. I'd end up just plowing through it almost, and I don't know. I probably wouldn't take my time as much and enjoy it.
We just finished building another outpost. If we put a little work into this place,
and if it was
it could be even more useful.
And if it was the same for this series, like where I'm like, I can tell that, maybe for this, like maybe if I could tell it, like State of Decay was in a similar situation to Grounded, I'll probably have our break from this, but Grounded State of Decay kind of helps itself a lot more because of it helps itself a lot more because of the like the never-ending play plus like the end game of everything, and knowing that it's going to get improved over time as well. On top of that, because like this ain't just it. Like with all the new updates coming with infestations, and they said there's another whole year of support for this game. It's exciting to see what might happen for State of Decay in the future as well, and so, I love this game.
Deadheads are wandering in. Not a problem, just letting you know.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to go back to base with that, because that's a risk. That's going to be drugs and everything.
Can't do that.
So I'm kind of thinking I'll leave it, because if it's a loss of ammo for a little bit, that's fine. I can get through that quite easily. But once it's over, maybe when we get back, we'll put the Haven device in. Build, action, speed. Oh, it's kind of annoying that you have to activate that. But, okay. Might as well boost this all up and get all this going. Really, we could have... Oh yeah, my distill. What was that? Or what was I going to do with that? I was going to make a distill, weren't I? Still. Chemistry. Ah, shit. That's not going to happen, is it? I was going to do that, weren't I? I was going to... That's kind of irritating. It'd be kind of nice to get rid of a 5th skill. Because... Carl, he has music. And honestly, I wish I could get rid of that and give him chemistry or something. Something I can use. Like, sure, the music's actually pretty good for morale, but I don't need it. Like, it's a bit of a pointless strat for me right now. Because I was gonna do like still and then use that to craft things, and because I haven't done that method for a while, like the trading method. Unless there's like a way to get a chemistry person. Or maybe if I deny these people, because like I assume the alcoholics, they might have a bit of chemistry. Alky.
This is a lot of stuff to carry.
That's the thing with Judith right now, she can't carry much. Do I have any small backpacks? No. Kind of thinking if I had a light backpack, she might be better off. So right now, like, she carries anything besides what she's got on right now. She can't do it. Which sucks. Oh, where's all my fuel? Am I just not seeing it? Have I run out of fuel? Ain't got no fuel. Yeah, let's put it that way, 'cause I don't need that. Oh, maybe we leave the Haven device today, and we'll do it next time. Because we're coming up to an hour now. Like, how long is that till that happens? We'll check out what these Alkeys want. But we'll try and hold off on the siege. Bloaters on the road again today. Damn it. Another roadblock. 2 bloater roadblocks. Brilliant. God, look down. I know that they're trying. The bloaters are kind of good because they do force you off the road, or like they are a good roadblock. But the theme with State of Decay, the biggest problem with State of Decay is they pop in. And having bloaters just pop in, and you can't, like, if you're like not paying attention or you miss it, you're gonna hit them. There's not much really what you can do. Like, sometimes you spawn, like, hordes spawn on top of you, like you're inside the horde when they spawn in, and it just fucks you up. And there's not much you can do really.
Hang in there.
Let me just check what skills they got, because if I cancel them, they might want to join. Cooking. So he's nothing special. I wish I could learn him.
Later.
No. They might want to join us now, because they've failed, like, because I cancelled that mission. They might not want to do anything. Now let's have a look at my...
No can do.
So let's see if I... Oh, I need to go. I need to go. They're gonna just cause problems. Shit. They probably need to look at that. They're like, I don't know how they can make it any better because it's just a gameplay issue where zombies spawning. It's a console issue more than anything, but apparently it happens on PC, so it's something that happens all overall. Like Get Good Fox says it happens on PC as well, so maybe it's not a console issue, maybe it's just a technical thing, like a bug. A processing issue maybe. I don't know, I'm not a gamer. I'm not a game developer. I'm a gamer. Come off, I just want to look at the map for a minute. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake, you can't just chill out for a minute. Fuck off, you fat cunt. Just chill out for a minute and look at the map. Is that so hard? No, it isn't. Like, that's the gameplay, the middle finger putting that right there with Feral. Let's just park up here and get out, because that's the best way to do it, because you can't just turn off the engine and not make noise. Alright, so what don't I need anymore? Like, let's get rid of I don't need that there anymore. Like, even though ammo is pretty good. I'm kind of thinking maybe upgrade the. Like, even though I don't need this anymore, maybe upgrade this. Unless I've already got it upgraded. I've already got it upgraded. Which is probably kind of good. Probably kind of good. So that's all looted up down there anyway, so got a few locations though. So I kind of want locations that I ain't really got yet. Which, unless there's like something down here, because that's the thing. If I have this like ammo locale, like at least I've got a central point of looting. And really once I've kind of got the use out of that, like once I know that bed thing actually sounds alright. It's just, will I need it? Like, will I need that extra slot instead of using beds? And maybe we go and do that. So I can't go back to base until that siege has gone over, because I'm not going back when that's going on. That's just going to cause issues.
That was easy. Guy could get used to this.
Yeah. 3 ammo cost ain't too bad. And now that we've moved the ammo, we can probably upgrade the outpost as well. Like, all these outposts we can upgrade now.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up. I think.
So I would say put fuel here, but I don't think that's needed right now. And especially when we got an outpost there, we don't need like the extra. Maybe if I want, maybe I could move. That's an alternative. Like, we switch the power outpost for that fuel location back there. That might be better. Like, if we found a better power outpost location. That might be better, but...
Yikes! That's a problem.
I've got to say, like, for this character to be like a Judith, an older Judith, it kind of works. I think I've looked out again with a Walking Dead character. Because Negan I looked out with. Because when he says lines, I'm like, man, that is like Negan right there. With this, I'm kind of like, yeah, Judith. I'm stupid. Who's locking up an
All we
army?
needed was a helping hand. Instead, we'll just be moving on.
Oh, am I meant to be sad? Am I meant to give a fuck? What you want?
The new outpost is fixed up and ready to go. And I'm confident that a little more work would make it even nicer.
And you can learn chemistry from this. Actually, no. Hang on, have I got someone that needs to learn stuff? Ah, yeah, shit. We could do it if she learns chemistry. Ah, we might be alright. I just thought, yeah. Actually, we can do it. Yeah, actually, we could do it. Like, this ain't a knowledge of chemistry, is it? No, electronics. That might be good. If we get to do, like, chemistry. Ah, Carl, you ain't too bad, my friend. Because actually, that ability for gaining standing is kind of bad. Like, his standing rewards is 100 plus 100%. That's not good for Nightmare and Lethal, because you want to really, ideally, you want to be making influence slowly. Because like standing is all about difficulty, like where the difficulty status is at, I think. So like, you know, when you start a brand new game in Nightmare or Lethal, you don't really want to be doing anything too crazy, like killing ferals or drugs straight away. You want to try and avoid it if you can, but until you get some good, like, until you get in a safe spot where like you can handle a threat.
No can do.
I'm thinking we'll head back then. We'll upgrade this stuff. Because once you get that leveled up, we can get Enid to learn chemistry. And then be able to do that, make our own brewing, like brew our own stuff. And that'll be stuff to trade, because we've spent all our influence. We're running out of influence, so we need some trading items.
No can do.
Like this, can I upgrade that again? Knowledge of chemistry. So, if I get chemistry, I can upgrade that again and get even more ammo. That's a good thing as well. Right, so we'll head back to base. We'll wrap it up for today. So next time, we'll put the Haven device in, and we'll get Ian into learn chemistry, so that we can have like a brewing station. Like the only thing is, I want for next, like when we go to Trumball Valley, I kind of want to go to the pterodactyl base, because I ain't done that base yet. But then I want to go to the farm, so I don't know how I want to play that. Because we want a big base anyway, because we've got a big community, so I might have to just move straight to the big base. Big base. Big base. Which ain't too bad, like, I don't mind. But yeah, we'll wrap it up here in a minute. It's been a bit of a chill episode. I know that I've been kind of yappering on about Grounded and everything, but at least we know that there's an update coming, so my worries about kind of running out of ideas to do with the game, at least I can somewhat think if I get this base done, we'll be ready for the update, and maybe then once we've done the base, I'll be ready to move on to the next update. That's the thing, once the annoying thing is, by the time the update's been announced or they announce anything, it'll be a while before I cover it on YouTube. When it's on, like, that's the thing, if you want up-to-date content, like if you want to watch my latest videos, my videos are always on Twitch for a few days only, like 15 days before they get taken off, but then I upload them to YouTube, which, like I said, I'm like a month ahead, so like this video right now, like it'll probably be about 27 days or so till it's up on YouTube, which is kind of mad. Guys, I need help. I need help. You guys help. Stop looking.
Figure out who's in charge around here.
Thank you. We will get a leader in him. At some point we will make Judith leader. Judith is the best candidate right now. I need to figure out her like fighting though, like her inventory, her like carry weight needs to be sorted. I don't know why her carry capacity is so bad and oh, I'm stopping now. Because I don't know whether it's because none of her skills tell me that she's carrying is bad, or like her storage is bad, or I think it's because we needed to get her wits up and stuff like that, and maybe that will help her. But right now, like she's.
I think they want to talk to you.
I will do that in a bit. We'll do that next time, maybe. But I need to figure out why her, and it's the same with Carl as well. Like, it might be because of the stuff they're carrying. Maybe the stuff is too heavy, but like they're definitely struggling on like stamina when they're fighting and everything. And it might be just me because I'm used to like the higher level guys that I've got in the team, and they're just easier to manage their stamina. Whereas like Carl and Judith and Enid now, they're newer characters, so they're not maxed out to what their fullest potential can be. So that's probably what I'm just noticing a bit more with them. And maybe it's just I need to maybe put a training, like a training facility in might be good. But yeah, like I said, next time we'll try and put the Haven device in. We'll try and we'll put the Haven device in. We'll get Enid in chemistry, and we'll just work on the base more. And then we'll start going through. Then we need to start getting through play cards. Make Judith leader at some point. And then we'll be moving to Trumball Valley, doing all that, and then we'll be doing the Sheriff Legacy, which means we're going to be with this group for quite a while still. And I'm in no rush. And I know that I'm kind of not looting so much in this. I've noticed that with this, I'm not really too fussed about looting. I ain't been going on massive looting sprees because I've got to say I've been kind of lucky. I'd say like I haven't needed to go looting too much. And besides, knowing that I'm going to be moving to Trumball Valley again at some point, I'm not too fussed about looting everything because I've got a whole Trumball Valley to do after this. So maybe I'll probably take my time more with that. But I've got to say, this whole beginning part of this game, like I've kind of been lucky with the supplies I've got given, and I haven't needed to get much else. I'm kind of thinking I need to get. I'm kind of thinking maybe when I do finish this Let's Play, and we move on to the Commonwealth, which is my next Walking Dead community's idea. I'm kind of thinking I'm kind of thinking for that series, I'm kind of thinking bumping up the map difficulty so there's less supplies maybe, and maybe I think it's a map and there's another one. What's it? Not the difficulty of the gameplay, because I think I'm quite happy with Nightmare right now. And that's the thing, I've always said, I said that with Dread Zone, that I was always happy with the difficulty and that I probably wouldn't upgrade my difficulty to Nightmare because I was always like, I don't know whether it's too much for me, but I've actually become, like this has become my main difficulty right now. Like, sure, I wouldn't mind the chillness of Dread Zone, and I miss elements from Dread Zone. I miss the normal bloaters. I miss the armored hordes. Like, that's the thing. There's no armored hordes in Nightmare, which is kind of weird. Like, you'd think they would have had them in this as well, because at least with the armored hordes, you do interact with them more. Because when I see a Juggernaut horde with a ton of zombies in it, I'm like, I'm not going near that. And that's why they need to change the influence gain from freaks, because looking at a horde of Juggernauts and Blood Plague zombies, you're not going to go near that in Nightmare or Lethal. But if you got a massive influence gain from it, I think something like taking on that, 2 Juggernauts and a massive horde of Plague zombies, that should be 1,000 influence or 500. And then you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna put my resources into dealing with that issue. But right now it's like, I'm not dealing with that shit. I can't afford, like, you might not, like, especially in Lethal, you probably haven't got the resources to deal with that. You want to put that resources into a Plague Heart. But I think they definitely need to look at that still. I think they need to put it back to the way it was, because before it was like 50 influence per feral. So a feral horde, which is like 3 ferals, would be 150, and that's worth going out your way to dealing with. Whereas now it's like, your best bet is to avoid them. Like, sure, if they're in your way, you're going to deal with them because you have to, but ideally you're going to just avoid them, and especially with drugs. You're not going to waste your time with them, because they take way too long, and the best ways to kill them, they're kind of hard to get, like what are they called? Bouncing betties and stuff. They're kind of hard to get compared to other things, and but on the other end, I would like to see a mix of freaks and Nightmare and Lethal. I'd love to see a normal drug wandering about, or like the idea of when you clear a Plague Heart, or when you clear out all the Plague Hearts, then you see the normal freaks again. So when there's no Plague Hearts, you see normal normal Juggernauts, normal bloaters and stuff. It just makes it a bit more continuity, like these freaks were just infected, like it hasn't killed them completely, or it hasn't infected every single thing that's come new, because they've got a whole new idea of freaks coming into. Like when they did the stream about the infestations, they're talking about making it so when you've cleared all the Plague Hearts, which spawn infestations now, they're talking about the entrances to other maps. They're going to be starting bringing hordes in from other locations, and that's going to be like the simulation saying like other locations are infected, but it's like spreading back into your map, which is, I kind of like that idea, and I kind of hope when they do that, they make it so that it's normal Juggernauts maybe and normal bloaters coming through as well. Because I just think it'd be a bit more like, it makes a bit more sense that the whole of Blood Plague is wiped out. It's not like Juggernauts are still infected still. Like, sure, you could still have 1 or 2 Jugs spawn in with Blood Plague, because they might be like the last survivors sort of thing, but I haven't seen a normal Juggernaut since I played Standard, when they introduced the difficulty update. When they added Choose Your Own Apocalypse, I haven't been on Standard since that time. I think I've been on Green Zone, but because it took that long for me to find any zombies, I'm like, no, I'm not. It's not kind of like, that's the thing. Green Zone, I'm kind of thinking, like, the only time I would go in Green Zone is if I said I wanted to rush to get a good amount of gear before starting Lethal, maybe. Like, if I really wanted to be ready for Lethal, I probably would go on green difficulty for a bit, get as much good loot as I can, then bump up the difficulty. That's what I would do with that, but even then I'm like, is is that effort worth it? But I think I will try a series on Lethal Zone one day, but I'm not sure. Like, I think if I did that, it would have to be a clean community, like a community with no. It would have to be a community with no people I know. Like, it wouldn't be Negan or Phoenix in it. It'd have to be a fresh group because I don't want to. It'd be a bit too risky, I think, putting them in, but. Because Negan and Phoenix have lasted quite a bit. But besides that, I'm enjoying the series as always. So yeah, next time, work on the base more, Haven device, and Enid with chemistry. And besides that, that'll be tomorrow, and it'll be more or less me continuing right after this as well. I'll be back with the next episode on Twitch. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.